Hello, my name is Gerard and I'm your NDP candidate in Huron-Bruce. This election presents an opportunity to change directions after nearly 150 years alternating between red and blue governments. This election presents an opportunity for progress and for prosperity, because nobody thought the NDP would take 25% of the vote in Huron-Bruce, and in 2011 we did just that, and we are gaining in strength every single day. It's 2015 now. People are recognizing there's more to the political spectrum than just red and blue, and our first and third place parties have both had the opportunity to improve this country with majority governments over the past 20 years. So why are they just adopting progress now? The NDP has always held social justice, unity, and equality at its core. That's why our volunteer team is robust and growing. That's why more people are showing their orange pride with lawn signs than ever before. The NDP's roots are in fighting for workers, for farmers, for our most vulnerable, championing healthcare and old age security. That's our legacy to protect. But these systems need constant improvement and constant contemporization. So too does our politics, because the next generation of voters don't feel they have a choice that reflects their views. The next generation of voters are leaving Huron-Bruce because our historic opportunities have dried up, and we need to create new ones for them to come home to. The next generation of voters deserves a listening ear and a solid start. Poverty and inequality are killing our rural way of life. Now that's why I got into this race. I don't want to see my hometown fade away, and I know that nobody does, because we are stronger than that. I know this because I've been there all along the way, writing the stories, taking the photos, and following up on our greatest successes and our greatest tragedies. I'm 34 years old, and I've been working in local news for nearly 10 years now in communities all across this region. I have an intimate knowledge of rural Ontario because it's been the focus of my entire career. I had to officially resign my position with community newspapers to be able to run federally, and I'm okay with that, because I believe nothing worth fighting for comes easy or without sacrifice. Now, I'm fully committed to fighting for the people of Huron-Bruce because we've been kept down for a very long time. Now, people are working longer, they're paying more, but they're earning less. And rather than bicker about this, we could be trying to break the cycles of rural poverty that affect widowed seniors and young single mothers disproportionately in this riding. We could be addressing the fact that in Bruce County and in Huron, the average person's wages are half the provincial average. We could be promoting solid succession planning for our farmers and our small businesses. These things are at the core of the NDP's policies, along with providing affordable childcare for young families, lifting 200,000 seniors out of poverty, hiring 7,000 new doctors and nurses, and investing in a national drug plan and long-term care. But we need to make sure that people see dignity in every job and know that no contribution is ever insignificant if it's made with heart and it's made with effort. I'm a first-generation Canadian on my father's side, or new stock if you go by Harper's terminology. My family came to Canada from Belgium just 8 years after the Second World War. My grandfather didn't want his sons forced to fight in the army after what he had gone through. Canada accepted them. They accepted us with open arms. Canada itself was the opportunity. But Canada's arms are closing, as is its mind. This politics of division is tuning the next generation out. And people are afraid. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid for their jobs. They are afraid for their families. And now, the Reds and Blues want you to be afraid of us. But the Conservatives can try and tell you that we can't afford the NDP's People First policies. But under Harper, they have racked up 1/4 of Canada's total debt since Confederation. The Liberals will try to tell you an NDP vote is a wasted vote. Meanwhile, they are the third place party in Huron-Bruce, and they know it. Don't believe everything you're told. Now, the NDP wants, and I do too, to shift the focus back to people. It's our votes that build governments, and it's our votes that can take them down. Our Canada has consequences when the powerful prey on the weak. That's why I admire Tom Mulcair. He's a man of principles. He's a family man. He's an experienced public servant and leader of the official opposition. He's fought to keep Canada together, to protect our civil liberties, and to create harmony between environment and industry. He stands alone among the leaders as Canada's best and greatest agent for change. Harper puts foreign profits before national prosperity and tells us it's for our own good when our factories close. Trudeau changes his mind with the polls, and he will soon have to learn that when you try to be all things to all people, everyone gets let down. Elizabeth May is a tremendous diplomat, and if the NDP wins this election, every single Green vote will count in the next election because we stand for proportional representation. So to all those good small c conservatives whom Harper has ignored, to all those disenfranchised liberals who want stability and steadiness, to all those Greens who want fair and truly representative electoral results, please join with me and vote NDP this year. Join with us, and let's take the power back.